Object-oriented design and programming. In this video, we are going to discuss about pure virtual function in C++. Pure virtual function. So what will be called as pure virtual function? It's a virtual function with no definition. So they start with virtual keyword and ends with 0 equal to 0. So the syntax in virtual keyword followed by the function, and it is mentioned equal to 0. So if the base class having the virtual function is equal to 0, then we call that as a pure virtual function. Okay. The pure virtual function must be defined outside the class definition. It should not define inside the class. If you are defining inside the class, then it will be giving error. The pure virtual function can be given a small definition in the abstract class which you want all the derived classes to have. So still you cannot create object of abstract class. We can see one small example for pure virtual function. So here we have the base class and derived class. In base class we have the pure virtual function equal to 0. The function name for the both base class also the derived class are same. So here also show and here also a given show. So now we are creating the pointer for the base class and object for the derived class. Now we are giving the address of the derived class object to the base class. Now using the base class, we are calling the base class pointer, we are calling the show function. Okay, so this will be nothing but what, late binding. So automatically this will be calling the function of the derived class show. So it will be giving the output as in derived. So this is another example. So here we have the two pure virtual function name as get data and next one is display. So using get data we are going to get two input. Using the display we are going to print the area of the rectangle. So same like for the base class we are creating the pointer, and for derived class we are creating the object, and we are going to access the get data and display. Okay, so the main thing is if we have the pure virtual function, then the function have to be defined outside the class only. So next we can see about the abstract class, because the pure virtual function have related with the abstract class. So what will be called as abstract class? The class in which contains at least one pure virtual function, then we can call that as the abstract class. Abstract classes are used to provide an interface for its subclasses. So we have some characteristics of abstract class. So abstract class cannot be initiated, but pointers and references of abstract class type can be created. Abstract class can have normal functions and variables along with the pure virtual function, are mainly used for upcasting. Classes inheriting an abstract class must implement all the pure virtual functions or else they become abstract too. Okay. Pure virtual function, nothing but we call that as a virtual function equal to 0. So this is one example for the pure virtual function, also the abstract class. So we have the abstract class. The class name is base, because why we are calling this abstract class is this class having the pure virtual function. So virtual function equal to 0. And we have the derived class name as base, and here we have the function name as show. So both are having the same name. So we had given the pure virtual function as 0. So I had defined this function inside the derived class. Okay, so same like I should not create object for the base class. If I create object for the base class, then it will show error, because this is having pure virtual function equal to 0 here. So abstract class, for abstract class we can't create the object. So we are creating the pointer. Using the pointer we are giving the address to the derived class object. Using the object, now we are calling the function name as show. Same like see here, this is a pure virtual function equal to 0. At the same time the sub function is explained outside of the class. So it's nothing but definition. The function definition is given outside of the class only. Also in the derived class also the same function name has given some explanation. Now while you are creating, you should not create object for the base class because this is abstract class, and then we can go for the execution. So that the show is nothing but what, date binding, so automatically the derived class content will be executed first. So this is another one example. So here we have the abstract class. Pure virtual function is there in the class now, then we call that as abstract class. So the name shape, the class name shape is called as the abstract class. It's having pure virtual function called equal to 0. So same like the particular function, particular class shape is derived by uh, derived derived to the square class. So square class is derived from the shape class. Also circle also derived from the shape. So here it's this also having the function name as float calculate area. Here also we have the float calculate area. Now I'm creating the object for the square and circle for the circle. Now using the object, I'm calling the functions what you had given definition in the particular program. So when I call the square dot get dimension, now square get dimension will be start executing. Same like I can execute the circle object. Using the circle object, I'm getting the get dimension, so that what are the datas I need for the circle I can be able to collect it off, and then circle dot calculate area, so that the circle class function calculate area will be start executing, so that we'll be getting the answer is enter the length of the square, area of the square, also they enter the radius of the circle and area of the circle.